Imagine being 13 years old and already feeling like a retired celebrity. That's the vibe around Ryan Kaji these days. Yep, Ryan, the kid from Ryan's World who turned unboxing toys into a multi-million-dollar empire before hitting puberty. But now, people online are starting to wonder, is this childhood empire slowing down? Is Ryan putting away the lab coat, shelving the slime, and trading toy reviews for textbooks? The signs are hard to ignore, from fewer YouTube appearances to growing support for him stepping back. Stick around, because this isn't just about Ryan quitting YouTube. It's about a kid influencer growing up, outgrowing his brand, and maybe finally getting the chance to just be a regular kid. Let's not forget, Ryan Kaji wasn't just a YouTube kid. He was the YouTube kid, building a toy review empire while most kids were still struggling to tie their shoelaces.
I was really young, like 3 years old. I always saw lots of really young, content creators, and I asked my parents if we could do something like that. And we started as just a toy reviewing channel.
At one point, this kid was earning more than Hollywood stars, just by opening Play-Doh. But things got controversial when Ryan wasn't really a kid anymore, yet kept making the same childish videos.
Optimus Prime needs your help to defeat the Decepticons. You two need to train to become Autobots.
It almost felt like he was being pushed to make these videos, because it was painfully clear he had outgrown them. You could almost see in his eyes that he didn't want to be doing this anymore. And it's not just me noticing it. Spend 2 minutes on Reddit or TikTok and you'll see it everywhere. Let Ryan retire. It's a meme, a hashtag, a full-on movement. Because let's be real, watching a teenager act like he's still 5 just doesn't feel right.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
Goodbye, Ryan. What is that?
That's why you cannot lie.
I mean, when your audience is literally begging you to stop making videos, that's probably your cue. But the real question is, can Ryan even retire? Let's dive in, because maybe, just maybe, the internet is finally getting what it's secretly been hoping for. Lately, things have definitely been changing. Content, frequency, even Ryan's screen time. And nope, it's not a glitch in the algorithm. This looks intentional. One of the biggest signs Ryan's winding down his YouTube hustle? His family's focus on his education and personal life. Remember when the Kajis moved from Texas to Hawaii? That wasn't just for the beaches. It was about giving Ryan a better school setup and cutting down on screen time. This wasn't some PR stunt. Their lifestyle literally changed. They go on walks, limit his online hours, and Ryan's learning Japanese, taking piano lessons, joining sports, actual kid stuff. According to his mom, filming YouTube now only takes a few hours a week. And while I'm still a little skeptical, the family is clear. School comes first. The internet comes second. Ryan can stop filming whenever he wants. No pressure, no contract. That said, some caution is warranted. The channel still posts videos from Ryan's younger years. Some are re-uploads, sure, but it makes you wonder just how much content he's had to film. Still, the message is clear. If Ryan wants out, he can take the exit. Another sign things are winding down? The content itself. Scroll through Ryan's World today and you'll notice a huge shift. Endless unboxings and toy reviews are mostly gone. Now it's skits, science experiments, family challenges, gaming, and yes, less Ryan. Recent videos often feature his parents or sisters, cartoons, or collabs with other kid creators. Ryan pops in and out, but he's no longer the solo headliner. It looks like his sisters are starting to take over, which is great. It frees Ryan to just be a kid. But then again, are we just putting the same pressure on his siblings? That's a discussion for another day. Drop your thoughts in the comments. It's also encouraging to see Ryan in gaming content. That's age appropriate, and fans have voted it as the type of content they want from him. If he enjoys it, this could be his next chapter. The truth is, Ryan's World doesn't even need Ryan anymore. We're talking about a full-blown kids entertainment empire. Toys in Walmart? Check. Chuck E. Cheese collabs? Check. Nickelodeon show? Done. Video games, anime, books, Roblox games, AI characters? It's basically SpongeBob-level franchising. Ryan could take a 4-year gap and the business wouldn't skip a beat. That's a serious flex. But like any child star, there comes a point where you hit that awkward, what now face. For Ryan, that moment has arrived. Thankfully, it's not as extreme as some other stars. He's growing up, balancing school, hobbies, and teenage interests. And maybe now, finally, he can just be a kid.
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because the drawing and then at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've worked on the whole time.
Let's be real. The idea of unboxing a Lego set on camera probably doesn't hit the same way it did when he was 6. And that's okay. Ryan needs the space to grow up and live life on his own terms. Just look at some comments. One said, "He is literally my age. I got absolutely shocked by that." Another wrote, "Kid deserves it. He needs his big break." Someone else commented, "All kids deserve parents, but not all parents deserve kids." I completely agree with that. But if you dig up the past, you will find something else about Ryan's mother, who was once a convicted criminal. Lon Guan, formerly known as Qlon Tin Nguyen, was arrested on June 28, 2002 for shoplifting $93 worth of clothing from a JCPenney store in Houston, Texas. At the time, she was an 18-year-old student at the University of Houston. She was initially fined $150 and placed on 6 months probation.
Ever since the news broke that Ryan Choi's review is being investigated, people have been looking into the family's past. And it turns out that Ryan's mother, Loan Guan, was arrested in 2002 for shoplifting. She was trying to steal around $93 worth of clothing from JCPenney at Alameda Mall in Houston, Texas. Loan was 18 at the time and attending the University of Houston. She faced 60 days in jail, and instead the judge gave her 6 months probation and a $150 fine. She was told that she had to complete 40 hours of community service and complete random drug tests. Pretty lenient. Problem is, Loan did not show up to her community service, she didn't report to her community advisor, nor did she pay for the fees. She was arrested again in 2003 for violating her parole and spent 30 days in jail.
So just imagine, if the history is like that, why wouldn't some criminal activity come from there? I totally respect Ryan's mother for trying to provide a better life now, but rigging her own child? Every parent should want their child to grow up without pressure in any matter. Yet Ryan World was fully built around Ryan's work, with his father and mother just taking advantage of the situation. Do you agree or not? Most of the time, the spotlight was on them, which made the Ryan World family a very controversial subject on podcasts and social media. Ryan, however, was mostly silent. His father and mother would talk about everything, but they once said they would not interfere in Ryan's personal life or force him to do what he didn't want.
You might not think, I don't know how he feels about college, but we have expressed that that's the goal that we want for him, is to attend college.
Yeah, ultimately he
So,
decides,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
never really push him to do anything
Right,
that he doesn't
but-
want to do. But we think it's a great opportunity for him to go to college and just meet with his peers who have the same interest. We want him to experience that, so we continue just kind of showing him that side of the good side of the going to college, continuing education. But ultimately you decide. Maybe the world's different by the time you grow up, so we'll see.
So lots of people are actually guessing that from the beginning, Ryan's father and mother wanted to forcefully hide the truth from Ryan. In this situation, maybe Ryan was never fully confident about what would happen to him if he ever revealed the truth. Maybe even what it would mean for his father and mother. On the other hand, it's not just Ryan who's the main victim here. His two twin sisters are also caught in the same cycle. At an age when they should be living a pressure-free childhood, Ryan's parents are now pushing them into animation channels, which are also generating massive revenue from YouTube. So now the concern is clear. If Ryan's parents are truly just trying to turn their children into fame machines, then involving their twin daughters in this business is nothing but proof of pure greed for money, nothing else. The best part? This isn't a downfall story. Ryan's World didn't crash and burn. It graduated. He's not being pushed out. He's not being canceled. He's evolving. And honestly, that's what his fans really want. They don't want to see him unboxing toys at 13 or being forced to make videos. They want him to enjoy being a teenager. Because let's face it, he's earned it. Ryan gave the internet his entire childhood. The least we can do is let him have his teen years in peace. And from the looks of it, that's exactly what's happening. Ryan's World isn't ending with a bang. It's fading out quietly. He's focusing on school, hobbies, and a real life outside the camera. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and be thankful your parents didn't turn your playtime into primetime profit. Peace.